my fellow comic book collectors, it's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and this is the Friday Challenge video where I get you to look through your long boxes and find covers that meet a challenge theme, whatever that is. Now this week is a little special. This week is a little different than most weeks because I'm going to do two videos in one. There's another channel who frequently participates in these Friday challenges, and it's Garage Geek. And Garage Geek, whenever he does a video, it seems like he'll do like multiple videos in one. So in that theme, this is two videos in one, and it's a shout out video. So I want to shout out his channel because in one of his videos, he basically, sent out a request to me to do a theme. He wanted, to recommend a theme that this video should be. So I'm going to use his theme that he recommended, and we're going to do it. So it's going to be Bratty kids on a cover, okay? So Bratty kids, that's the one they picked. I don't know. It was a little bit of a challenge for me to find Bratty kids on covers, or demon kids, he also said, but I think I found some good covers and it should be interesting. But quickly, before I get into the 10 comics that I chose for the Friday challenge, I just want to quickly give him a true shout out. It's Garage Geek, and his videos are fun, and I definitely recommend. He's got a kind of cool sense of humor, and definitely worth checking his channel out. I will put the link to his channel in the description. So definitely go and check him out and sub his channel. He needs the subs, and I think you'll enjoy it. He doesn't just show comics; he shows collectibles and records and like a whole bunch of different things. He's a collector, truly a collector, and comics is just one of the many things that he collects. So let's get into this challenge, and it's the top 10. Bratty kids. Okay, so we're going to start out with this one, which is Spunky, the Spunky Junior Cowboy. And the kids are kind of being bratty on this one, where they're giving horse medicine to the horse. And you got one kid that's like on top of the horse and, holding the horse's mouth open while the other kid is feeding the horse. Maybe not too bratty because they are trying to help the horse, but I just thought this one was a good bratty kid cover. So that's Spunky Junior Cowboy number 4. Now these aren't really, well, they're kids, but they're kind of like, you'll see what I mean. They're not really human. This is Animaniacs, and Animaniacs, if you're not familiar, was a TV series that was a little bit crazy. Like, they were just basically, they go around just destroying everything, and they act like maniacs. Thus the name Animaniacs. And they're basically kids. So they're destroying the poor Christmas tree. So it's a Christmas special issue. Now this is actually a key book because I believe it's the first appearance of Pinky and the Brain. So nice Animaniac Christmas special issue. That's from 1994. This is another interesting one. What better form of monster or kids being bad is a monster. Like when when a kid's really, really bad, we call them, they're a little monster. Well, Melvin the monster is just that thing, and he's eating a train set. So this is Melvin the Monster number 1 from Dell Comics. It's just it's an interesting issue. I think there was actually a cartoon series. I'm not sure about that, but I think there was for Melvin the Monster. So this is he's kind of like a monster. He's a bratty kid or demon kid. So Melvin the Monster from Dell. Okay, now there's 2 comics from this one series that I have, one after another. This is Panic number 2, I believe. Yeah, number 2. And I don't know what it is with train sets, kids being bratty and train sets, but this guy is nuking this train set. So yeah, so I think that's pretty bratty. He looks kind of mean kid. So yeah, so Panic number 2, blowing up the train set. And then we got, and these are both by I think it's A. Feld. So I'm not sure if it's Al or A, but it's A. Feld. So yes, this is Panic number 1. And you see Santa Claus coming down, and he's put a bear trap under the thing. Same bratty kid, same little bratty kid. He's got this big bear trap, and Santa's about to step into it. So that's not going to be a good situation. So he's trying to trap Santa. So this is Panic number 1. I actually didn't realize how mangled my copy of it was. This is like such a low grade. It's got like a whole bunch missing here, and it's got like a hole. Like I felt like there was a hole. Yeah, right here. There's a hole in the comic. Somebody took a hole punch to it. So this is in really rough shape. But it's Panic number 1, and yeah, you got Santa kind of coming down the chimney. So yeah. Okay, another set of kids that I always think of is kind of bratty, but not like more mischievous than bratty, I guess would be a better way of saying it, is Huey, Dewey, and Louie. And they're always torturing poor Donald Duck, their uncle. So yeah, so it's like, you know, they get them all in bondage here, like confetti. And it's like a New Year's special. This is like, and they're like playing drums on him. They're like ringing a bell on him. They're just like torturing the poor duck. So yeah, this is Walt Disney Comics and Stories, Volume 8, Number 4. I believe this is the first appearance of Gladstone Gander. I'm pretty sure about that. Not 100% sure. This is also denoted as being issue number 88. So yeah, it's them being bright. So I thought it was good. Okay, now this is more true to brattiness, and this is Little Archie number 33. And it's this kid right here that's being the brat because he has stolen little Veronica's bicycle. So yes, very bratty kid, very bad kid. And you got Archie diving into the rescue to save little Veronica's bike. So actually, Little Archie was a pretty cool series. They had a lot more cool adventures in Little Archie. And he was like really tough. He was really brave. It almost makes you understand why the two girls would like him because he's always protecting them. He's always, you know, doing things like, you know, where he's going up against big guys to protect the two girls. So, yeah, just interesting that way. This is Little Archie number 33. And we have, this one is sort of more in the mischievous kind of zone of kids. This is a Jetsons number 1. I'm trying to remember his name. Is it Tommy? I think it's Tommy or something like that. I'm trying to remember the name. I used to watch the show a lot when I was a kid, but can't remember the little boy's name. I think it's Tommy. You can correct me in the comments below. But yeah, so this little boy, he's being a little bit mischievous. He's kind of zooming around. And his father's like in a hammock or something like that. And his little son is like zooming around under him, so causing him a little bit of grief. So just a fun comics. This is the Jetsons number 1, and one of the most famous bratty kids is Bart Simpson. So this one I really like because it's an homage to Fantastic Four number 1, and you got bratty Bart bouncing off of this giant Homer's head. That would be the Mole Man in the original Fantastic Four. And I just think they did a really great homage for The Simpsons. This is covered by Bill Morrison, who actually I just spoke to today, strangely enough. And if you watch tomorrow's video, I will be doing an interview with Bill Morrison, and this is one of his covers. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video where I interview Bill Morrison. So, hey, I had to have him on the list. And this is a really great cover. I really like it. I love these homage covers. And last but not least, because he is known as the most, I don't know, brattiest and most menace of characters in terms of, bratty kids. This would be Dennis the Menace. He's always causing grief for the people around him. So this is Dennis the Menace #1. And we got him just like, knocking the ladder out, or, because I don't think Dennis the Menace is not intentionally bad, but he does seem to cause issues. So in this situation, it's like, his father's like hanging a picture on the ladder and he's playing with the bone. And obviously the dog runs to get it and knocks down the ladder. So that's the kind of menace that Dennis the Menace was. And, I just love this book. Mine's a conserved copy, but it is a really cool book. This is from 1953, and it's Al Wiseman art. This really cool book. So Dennis the Menace #1. And it's really cool I love when they do this, actually. They have the little strips on the back, and you can read the little strips. So this is a little bonus. You can read the comic strip at the back. And hopefully you enjoy that. So a little extra at the back there. So those were my 10 Bratty kid covers. And if you want to participate, all you have to do is find 10 Bratty kids on the cover and make a little video, and then use the hashtags Friday Comic Challenge and Bratty cover. Okay, so Bratty, I'm not sure how to spell. I'm going to spell that wrong, but I'll spell it when I put the video title. And we'll see what people come up with. It'll be an interesting one. I found it very challenging personally. So let's see what everyone else can come up with. And also check out Garage Geek, his channel. And thanks again for watching. Oh, and remember, Saturday's video, I'll be interviewing the cover artist and co-founder of Bongo Comics, Bill Morrison. So stay tuned for that tomorrow on Saturday. So thanks again for watching. Bye for now.